So I've only had the car for a couple weeks, month now, the Mustang, and a couple weeks ago I put in this Ford Racing shift knob, and I had one of these. I just ordered this, just received it. Hurst shift knobs in my Fiesta. I like the size of it. I like the cue ball look, and you can tell. I'll take it out of the package. It's actually, maybe you can't tell. It's not as easy with it in the packaging, but it is probably about a 1/4 inch larger in diameter, and I like the white, so we're gonna go ahead and put this guy in. I'm gonna open it up, but I don't believe these come with any form of a jam nut, so I'm gonna reuse the jam nut from the Ford Racing knob. I'm gonna use my caliper and check the depth here and make sure they have a similar depth. If they do, then I can pretty much leave the lock nut where it is. I'm sure I'll have to adjust it a little bit, but we'll go ahead, take this out, and get a comparison of the two. So they are next to each other, and it's nearly the same. It's identical design, just one's a little larger and different color. But you can definitely tell there is a substantial difference in diameter between the two knobs. So this guy is real close to the factory size. I don't even know if it was much of a size improvement. I think I showed it was a little bit bigger in diameter in the video, but this is what I was looking for. So we're gonna check the depth between the two. Let me get the caliper out. So I basically just took a depth measurement. Not really interested in what the actual measurement is. I'm just doing it for reference. On the Ford knob, it's kind of hard to show a video. Basically just set the end of my vernier caliper to bottom out. And it's not very easy with a round object to show this comparison, but anyway, they're super close. So I think the jam nut the way it is will sit pretty well. I may just have to adjust it ever so slightly, but the nice part is I know I'll be in a good range for the reverse lockout. It shouldn't bottom out. Okay, so you can see that I was able to thread it down a little more with just a slight depth difference. This would probably be different even if I could. This would probably change even with a different Ford Racing shift knob, but that's what this guy looks. I like to look better. It's a nice larger diameter. So what we're going to need to do, and it's probably going to be not too much fun since I Loctited this up pretty good. I did the Ford Racing knob, but we're going to need to back this guy out just a little bit to account for, so it was too far clockwise. So we need to back this nut out so it'll sit with a shift pattern properly. There's the finished product. All lined up. It's actually that jam nut on there. It's a lot easier to get it lined up. Well, let me clarify that. With that jam nut, that's already been Loctited because it has some resistance, so it's a lot easier to adjust it. Yep, there it is. I like the look a lot better, but it's all personal preference. But the 1/4 inch of diameter, I think, makes a big difference. So there's the Hurst cue ball shift knob install.